Hey friend, welcome to your August monthly reading. This year is a significantly transformational year, so I also include a high level, what I call Astrological Zen-ergy monthly overview. And that just tells us the planetary energies that Spirit wants to share and kind of pinpoint and focus on. I also have some intermittent videos here and there throughout the months talking about different astrological energies and how to maintain the most zen as we ride those astrological energy waves like retrogrades, etc. This card reading is for wherever this zodiac sign energy appears in your chart. Could be your sun, your moon, your rising sign, Mars, Venus, wherever. And here's a quick reference of what planet generally rules over what area of your life. So if you're wanting additional information on a specific area of your life, you can check that out as well. These monthlies are normally out about 2 weeks before the beginning of the following month, so you can make the most of that astrological energies. And my YouTube channel members actually have advanced access to these and other videos that I post weekly, monthly, and quarterly, like the solstice and equinox 3-month readings. Information on YouTube membership is available at my website at brettazen.com. Alrighty then. Well, we'll jump in and take a look first at the Astrological Zen-ergy for the month of August. But if you've watched multiple of these videos and you want to leap ahead to the reading portion, timestamps are in the description box down below. Let's start by looking at the energy that we're coming into the month with that's already existing. Got a lot going on. We got Pluto, Neptune, Saturn, and Chiron all in the middle or within their full retrogrades. We also have Uranus and Jupiter who are in their pre-shadow of their retrogrades, which means we're already beginning to feel this energy rising, though at a less intense level than we'll feel once they go full-blown retrograde. And in August, you might already be feeling the energy of the eclipses that are coming up, which we'll talk about in a moment. I know, a lot of reflective energy going on. But, we're built for it, right? Now, I have Zen-ergy videos that I've posted for these specific retrogrades and just retrogrades in general. If you want to check out the Zen-ergy playlist, which I have listed in the description box of the video down below and also linked at the end of the video. All right, so what new astrological energy is coming in for August? On August 4th, Mercury goes full retrograde. It's been in its pre-shadow since July 17th, so we already have feeling this. And, Mercury goes retrograde about 3 to 4 times a year, and it lasts about 3 weeks each time. So, we're used to it, going in and out of that Mercury retrograde. But it does start in Virgo when it goes at full retrograde on August 4th, but it will flow backward into Leo on August 16th. Mercury spends about 2 to 3 weeks in each sign, but can change faster during a retrograde because it's speeding up and going back and forth. But, because it is the closest planet to the sun and it's just a little larger than our moon. And because it's closer to the sun, its orbit is so much faster than the other planets, including Earth. It only takes 88-ish Earth days for Mercury to orbit the sun, compared, of course, to our 365-ish days. And then within the same month, we actually will go direct in Mercury, August 28th, still back in Leo, but it's moving forward, so it goes back into Virgo on September 10th, and actually ends its post-shadow on September 11th. A Virgo Mercury retrograde brings a highly kind of analytical inward reflection energy. And Virgo can be all about self-analysis and embracing the awareness of potential, focused on making the most of that potential. And every sign, of course, has a lower expression and higher expression. The lower vibrational expression of Virgo can express itself as attempted intellectual manipulation of another person, or kind of taking part in backbiting or maybe even gossiping, right? Mercury in Leo brings in a draw to go socialize and gather with friends with a focus on creativity, celebration, and self-expression. Leo, being a fixed sign, who they prefer to avoid change. So if we've formed opinion, we'll likely not be opening up to changing it during that time period of August 16th to September 10th. So if you feel a bit of stubbornness during that time, you know why. Now, we've covered Mercury retrograde energy in a previous video, so check out that for details on how to ground yourself for this powerful spiritual energy. And links, of course, to the Zen-ergy playlist will be in the description box of the video and at the end of this video as well. Now, on August 4th, we have Leo new moon also hitting us. So yay, new moon energy. Time for planting after we got rid of some stuff out of our life garden with the last full moon a couple of weeks ago. And this can be a productive time to connect with your authentic self, tap in to your passions, align with that element of fire. It can also be a time to reset your intentions, your goals, and your desires, and to make a fresh start. Some great ways that we can use this brilliant new moon energy is like work on a project that you're passionate about. Pour your energy and light into creative expression some way, somehow. And change your perspective of life. Come at it through the eyes of a child. Like the Fool card in the tarot, where there aren't boundaries and rules and restrictions, but you can see the world through the eyes of possibilities. And with Leo new moon and all new moons, you actually have 10 new moon wishes every new moon. So make sure to check out the pick a card that I post the week of or before the new moon, because we talk about how to make the most of those 10 new moon wishes. And around August 6th, even before, eclipse energy can be impacting us, like I mentioned in the intro. Are you feeling the heat of the eclipses already? Eclipse energy begins to return in the month of August, being the most intense in September and October, and then calming down in November. This eclipse season actually includes 2 eclipse cycles. The second to the last of the Aries-Libra eclipse cycle. They do a little dance, they started that in 2023, and it goes through the first half of 2025. But we're also starting a new eclipse polarity of Virgo Pisces. September 17th is the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, and then October 2nd is the new moon solar eclipse in Libra. And with the eclipses in Libra and Aries, we've been learning to release lower vibrational attitudes of people-pleasing and codependency, bringing in some radical honesty and transforming our self-worth, strengthening belief in ourselves, and standing by that belief with integrity and authenticity. So this eclipse energy speeds us along on this path and allows space for us to change course towards things and relationships that are more in alignment with our higher selves. But moving into the eclipse energy of Virgo and Pisces, with the emphasis this time on Pisces full moon energy this year, the focus can be in areas of emotional release, more self-awareness, like we need more of that, right? But relationship with money and possessions, and of course, relationships with humans. So I'm planning on having a separate Zen-ergy video on this eclipse energy. And I do have an eclipse guide video already existing in my Astrological Zen-ergy playlist, if you want to check that out as well. August 8th, we have the Lionsgate Portal. Now, the Lionsgate Portal occurs each year, usually between around July 28th to August 12th, with August 8th being the peak day. It's It's a time when the Earth, the Sirius star, and Orion align in the Leo constellation with the Sun being in Leo. So it creates this cosmic alignment that some say unlocks a gateway of powerful energy. And this energy is said to be full of positive energy and open to hearing people's aspirations. I'll be having a special pick a card that should be posted on July 24th, giving 8 choices of 8 different gates to see what energy this is bringing in for you. And this energy impacts us from each lion's gate to each lion's gate. So it will be something that will influence you, or the energy that will exist around you until next year's Lion's Gate. So stay tuned. Again, my YouTube channel members will have advanced access to that as well. August 19th, we have an Aquarius full moon, which is also a super moon and a blue moon. I know, boom, boom, boom. You know, in July, we had a second full moon 2 months in a row in Capricorn, which technically can make the second one on June 21st a blue moon. And now we have a very rare second blue moon twice in a row. So this can only happen when 2 of the 3 commonly used definitions of what makes a blue moon happen in a row. So the 3 things, just for education purposes, I did not know this until I just read about this. But the first thing is the second full moon in a zodiac sign, which was this one, June 21st, where we had Capricorn twice in a row, 2 full moons. Usually it goes, through the zodiac, but because of the planetary alignments and all of that, we actually had Capricorn twice. The second definition is if you have a second full moon in a calendar month, so 2 full moons within the month. And then the third one is more the astronomical definition of a seasonal blue moon, which is the third full moon of an astronomical season that has 4 full moons. And it happens between the summer solstice and the fall equinox. So this one is the August 19th blue moon. Full moon energy can be used to focus on important actions, especially ones related to the areas of life ruled by the sign that the full moon is in. So for an Aquarius full moon, it can be a great time to participate in group brainstorming sessions, work on technology, scribe your biggest dream visions. The star card in the major arcana of tarot is Aquarius energy, which rolls over the authentic dreams of our high heart. So the blue moon energy, intensified by also being a super moon, can assist us in majorly expanding the progress and the energy toward these dreams. So we can make the most of this energy by going big, right? Go big or go home. But make sure to also check out the pick a card for this full moon. That will come out about a week before, as this will help you make the most of the release energy of this full moon as well. And then August 22nd, we go into Virgo season, so happy birthday, all you Virgo sun babies. So we move from this vibrant, childlike, excited, sometimes excessive energy of Leo into the Sun and Virgo energies on August 22nd. Mercury is also in Virgo until August 16th, and then again September 10th through September 16th. And Venus joins them August 6th through August 29th, bringing an opportunity to organize and ignite efficiency to our daily experience with new routines that can bring great joy. It's a feeling of getting back to basics as well. Virgo is a big thinker. So this energy points to focus and discipline, can often bring our attention to health or daily needs of ourselves or others, even including pets and other animals. Virgo rolls over that house where pets exist too. I do create a pick a card around each sun season change, including a bonus 3-month forecast for the sun babies for that season. So be sure to check that out when it comes out around a week before. All right, so those are the basic energies that I felt led by Spirit to share that we'll all face as a collective. But of course, depending upon your specific individual birth chart, the impact of each planet and aspect can vary by individual. We're all amazing soup that has flavors that are activated differently when they react to the astrological energy that trickles upon the earth. And of course, as I mentioned, I will have different pick-a-card videos each week that I usually will talk about a lot of the different, more specifically, as we get closer to those days. So keep an eye out for those. Now, let's see what August messages Spirit has for you through the Oracle and the Tarot. All right, for those of you who are Virgo or have Virgo anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading for the month of August. What I do is I take a tarot deck, split out the major arcana from the 4 suits of the minor arcana, and this major arcana and this oracle are going to represent the overall energy for the month. This month I am using the Wandering Star Tarot by Kat Pierce. So we'll take a look here and see what the overall energies are, and then we'll dive into the oracle and then the 4 suits of the minor arcana as well. Maybe just represent like the 4 different areas of our life. All right, so let's jump in for Virgo. All right, here is your card, and you've got the World card. Ooh, just make this a little more YouTube friendly. I forgot that there's some nudity in some of these, but this is a great card. It's the World card, ending of old cycles, beginning of new adventures. It's the last card in the major arcana, which has this completion, this freedom that the full card follows after this, which is free from all of those thoughts and beliefs and mindsets. It's like a little child that sees the world who is full of possibilities. So I'll put a little shell on there. All right. So that's a great card. So this is a great card of new beginnings, completions, victory, a lot too. So this month of August, with all this eclipse energy of endings and beginnings and transformation, is perfect for you. And then we're going to pull here from the 22 Archangel Oracle. And let's see who is going to be watching over you during this month. So what? Nope, none of those. Oh, okay, they want this one right here. All right, and we have Faith is the Archangel. Faith, and it's about moving mountains. On the bottom it says, trust in your ability to create miracles. The impossible is becoming possible. So what was I just saying? Possibilities. So it's so perfect. These cards work very well together here. And let's see what else what Faith has to say here. But it's like a little child before they're told all the no's and limitations. The world is your oyster. Anything is possible. So it says, faith is a part of a holy trinity of angels alongside charity and hope, supporting the upgrade of humanity. She is the divine counterpart of Archangel Michael and is therefore associated with righteousness, justice, protection, and power. Her personal mission is to help us develop a trusting bond with our higher power so that we can live a life that's filled with purpose. The message it brings in for you is you may be feeling that your prayers aren't being heard, but this isn't true. Your prayers have been heard loud and clear, and prayer has the power to move mountains. So accept what is rightfully yours. Faith is here to help you move beyond any limiting beliefs and doubts you may have about God or your ability to be helped. She will help you unlock a state of worthiness so that you can call in and experience the miracles you deserve. Feel the way you would if what you are asking for was already yours. This will call in the energies of manifestation. Also, keep your vibes high by focusing on service, being fully present in your relationships, and continually focusing on what you're grateful for. That will magnetize miracles to you. Angels are here to hold you as you shift your way of thinking. Know that prayer isn't about hoping the future delivers the answer. It's about knowing the answer you need is already here. Healing happens today, not tomorrow. If you're seeing signs at this time, this is the angel's way of telling you that you are on the right track. I love it. So beautiful energies coming in here. This ending of old ways of looking at things. That's that ending of old cycles. It's the old way of what I feel I have to do to deserve things and worthiness and, well, in this world, if you want that, these are how everything has to be. But that's limiting. If we say creator, it has to be this. Look at all the possibilities that we shut out. So it's about moving from so many restrictions, so many supposed to's and shoulds and need to's and have to's and musts and all that small t truths that are rooted in fear about how things are supposed to be. This is this opening things up and allowing that into. So I love that. And then we're going to jump in here into the 4 suits of the minor arcana. And these represent, like I said, 4 different areas of our life. We're going to start off with the fire element, which is the suit of wands. And this represents your drive, your ambition, your passion, inspiration, spiritual energy, but it'll be energy overall. And we're just going to find out what Spirit wants you to know about your energetic experience during the month of August. So for Virgo, I want this one right here. All right. So you have the 5 of wands. Yeah, the 5 of wands, 5s are like transformational. 5 is the number of change. So this is the movement of energy from something that felt kind of lower vibrational to something that's higher vibrational. And I like that for you because it's changing the energy from focusing on, like this card was talking about. When we focus on limitations, when we focus on wanting, then we push things away from us because we're telling the universe, I like to want. If I feel like I'm missing something and I'm focusing on what's missing in my life, again, I tell the universe, I enjoy missing things. So can you push things further away? If I focus on what I hate, what am I saying? Hey, universe, I love having things to hate. Can you bring me more of this and even more things to hate? Sure, order up. We'll expedite that next day air to you, right? Or if we focus on our fears, what we feel will leave our lives, we will repel it. What we fear will come into our lives, we're all like whistling at it and waving our hand and saying, come here. We draw it to us. But when we focus on gratitude, like it says, higher vibration, then we draw in more things to be grateful for. We focus on joy and laughter. We draw in things that bring us more joy, bring us more laughter, unconditional love, all that. So I love this transformation of energy that August is bringing in. Great possibilities open here. We're also going to pull from the Blue Messiah reading cards and see what else they want you to know about your fire energy in the month of August. So for Virgo, all right, there we go. And you have meditation, card number 19. So getting quiet, really focusing on the energy. What is it that you want to bring towards you? Bringing it into focus. We'll see what else they have here for you. So meditation is being still in the mind while at the same time exploring the expansive universe within. That's a quote by Akuru, A-K-U-R-U. You've drawn this card because your soul understands the need to detach from the outside world and connect within. And connecting to the light of truth within you may not be easy. Being still and emptying your mind from the noise and mental chatter is not only challenging, but also confronting. You may experience feelings of failure or of not being good enough when attempts to meditate don't go as planned. Dear one, the best form of meditation is to simply be. being present in the moment, and witnessing the magic of life all around you. Gratitude raises your vibrational energy and naturally opens gateways within you for visionary experiences. You can't make it up. So specifically talking about gratitude. When you try too hard to meditate, however, there's often resistance. Surrendering to the moment and releasing the struggle, you connect to Source. Connecting through this space of gratitude and love, you're better able to find the truth within you. The more you embrace this internal guidance, the more you remember your divine light and purpose. By reconnecting, grounding, and balancing your energy, you fill your body with energy to move forward. How perfect that we're talking about energy. The chakra this deals with is both the solar plexus, the yellow, the heart, which is green and pink, and the third eye, indigo. An exercise you can do to help you with activating these chakras is with unconditional love and gratitude, practice meditation through simple observation of nature. So go sit in a park, or if it's too cold, sit in a warm car or somewhere, or look out your back window and watch nature. I love that. The affirmation for this is, I allow silence, to calm my mind and enable my soul to see the multitude of leaves that make up the forest. Wow. Yeah, seeing the detail, but seeing the big picture too. I love that. So that's great energy, so perfect for everything that's unfolding here. And then the next element we move into is actually your element, which is the earth element. So the suit of pentacles, it's actually the only suit in the minor arcana that has to do with the outside world. Energies inward, we'll talk about the mind and the heart, all those are inward. This is the outside experience here. So it's the people that are on stage with us, any other props in our lives, including our physical bodies. So this will be what Spirit wants you to know about your physical adventure during the month of August here. Well, there's your card. Boom, boom. And you've got the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles normally is the last thing that grows on the fruit tree is the fruit. But in this particular reading that's coming through here, this energy of the world card, of the overall theme for the month of that, it's the ending and beginning and the switching and changing of things, is this energy of you are seeing the fruit and you're going, is that really what I want? Why did I plant? The example Spirit gives me is like an apple orchard. Apples, why did I do this again? And I'm like, oh, that's right. Everyone was telling me, I love apple pie. I love apple fritters, apple juice, apple sauce, just apples in general. Fried apples, apple crisp, whatever. And we're like, oh, okay, well, I guess that's what I'll plant then. It wasn't something we were desiring. It was something that we were being drawn because of the popular opinion of the outside world. But I'm like, I want guacamole. I love guacamole. I love avocado. So I'm going to sell my apple orchard and instead purchase or plant, avocado trees. And so there's this change of direction, this change of fruit that we're wanting to see in the outside world that comes in with all this. We'll also pull here from the Earth Magic Oracle. Let's see what else they have here for you regarding your outer experiences here, the physical adventure during August. What else for our Virgos? Okay, this is the one right here. And you have the wind activation, going with the flow. The wind is blowing. The winds of change, right? Sorry for the glare there. They're very glossy. That's a little better there. So let's put that here. And let's see what the wind brings in here, but activation. Oops. A little too far there. All right, there we go. So it says the various currents of air that circulate our planet can be gentle enough to tickle the hairs on our arms or so fierce that they destroy man-made structures as well as trees and other vegetation. Wind moves the air to circulate the atmosphere and keep it from becoming stagnant. There we go. Here's this movement. And this is movement in the outside world, right? When there's no movement, the atmosphere feels somehow heavier. Gentle breezes help cool the land and pollinate flowers, whereas more tempestuous winds can snap tree branches off and stir something deeply within us. More violent winds can create temporary chaos with their ferocity. No matter the degree of intensity, wind will activate us. And in this image, the breath of God, of wind, stirs the sea and rearranges the sky. As this occurs, the weather shifts. And the effects, even in this small area, send ripples throughout, blending and dancing with the water and the sky. It activates atmosphere, and the world feels more alive when there is wind. And the Om symbol is kind of known as the breath of God. So Om, 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 right? O-H-M or O-M, depending on how you spell it. But I love that it impacts both the sea, your emotions, and the mind, which we'll look at both of those next. The message that comes with here says the lethargy, I think that's why you say that, you feel is the result of lack of activation. In other words, something that stirs your senses. This could be anything from walking outdoors, feeling the breeze on your body, or inhaling the different aromas that nature herself provides. Here again, but this looking out into nature. Or it could be finding the pleasure in a warm bath that helps you release the tension and stress from your mind and body. Music may activate your hearing, which sparks the pleasure centers in your brain. Art may activate your emotional responses. The touch of another human may activate a deep need to be physically held in some manner once again. And then all this is all external, these senses that connect us to the outside world. Now is the time for action. Engage in some activity and be fully present so that you forget about your surroundings and enter into that timeless and multidimensional experience of union with the focus on your creative intention. Here's that getting alone, that focus, that meditation. Let your physical body be active. Movement alone, whether quietly dancing by yourself or hiking up that hill over yonder, will require you to be as present as possible in your body. Enjoy. I like this this stagnancy, because the Seven of Pentacles can tell us that, when we feel like we're living someone else's dream, we wake up going, oh crap, I got to go live my dream today. But when we're living our dream, we don't feel stagnant. We don't feel like we're standing still. Every moment we're living our dream and moving forward toward that. So I love that. Right? So that's what they have there. And then we move into the next element of air, which is swords. And it's our thoughts, our beliefs, our mindsets, our expectations, our communication. So this represents overall your mental adventure during the month of August. So for our Virgos, who are big thinkers, we know it, and that's all right. There's no judgment. I'm an air sign for my sun sign, so I get it. I'm a big thinker too. So yeah, the Three of Swords, this is the facing of the fears, and this does come into play here. It's the card of, expectations equal disappointment and this the fears, the small t truths that we were talking about that you're letting go of here with this World card. And there's a great awareness that comes to you in this month of August with this card coming in, because it tells you that you are becoming, I don't know, just this higher point of view. You realize my heart can never truly be broken. I can never fail truly, because our heart, our high heart, is eternal. It's powerful. Nothing can ever break it. And I can never really be rejected, be like I said, fail because we're down here to experience life. That's our sole purpose, to experience the contrast between higher vibration and lower vibration. So no moment is ever wasted. We're always successfully experiencing, and that's what we came down here to gather data, to have the experiences, to bring that back to the collective, to the creator, allowing everyone to experience those things through our life so we don't fail. What we fail at is these imposed expectations that of the human side that, again, are those small t truths rooted in fear of rejection, fear of not being good enough, all those things of rules. And we're like, who made those up? Well, someone back in the day, but the creator did it. And they're like, I have no rules. I love you unconditionally. You're down there to have fun. It's like a grandfather taking a grandchild to play on the playground, and we're afraid that we're going to choose the wrong, thing to go play on first. And so, eventually the creator goes, well, just so you go play on the swings, because we won't. No, you need to tell me what is next. And so, they're like, go play on the swings. And then we create a whole religion around the swings, a whole belief system around, no, it's the seesaw. No, it's the slide. And so we have all these different perspectives and fears of, no, this is the way it must be done. And we're afraid to be wrong because if it's not the swing we go on first, then I have failed and the creator is going to hate me, right? So there is this fears that we get to the root of and that we release. And I like that during this time. We're also going to pull from the Healing with the Fairies Oracle. Let's see what else they want to know about your mental adventure here. All right. It's this one right here. Just this top one. Come on. There it goes. All right. And you've got the financial flow. Here's the wind. Here's the flow that's coming in here. So the flow of finances, but also the flow of abundance. Look at all these blues coming in here. So let's see what this comes in here, because finances, it can also be just abundance in general, how we look at that. This card meaning is that you've manifested a new sense of abundance in your life. Any financial blocks will have been successfully removed. These will block us, right? These beliefs of worthiness, that's all coming in here throughout all of this too. But any financial blocks have successfully been removed, and you're now in the flow of increased prosperity. Congratulations. Woohoo! August is going to be good for you. It's the release of these mindsets that frees you, because when you were limiting, like we said before, we're limiting the creator, but the more we up and up, the more it brings in. So your finances are moving up to a new level. You've been praying for increased flow and have been visualizing greater wealth. The positive thoughts and desires have resulted in a rich vein of abundance coming your way. This good fortune not only applies to money, but also increased opportunities in your personal and professional life. The fairies, who are supreme experts in manifestation, advise you to keep a positive and joyful heart as you experience your wonderful new state. We talked about that with all that energy, right? Focusing on the higher vibration instead of the lower, that also draws in more. If I'm focusing on lack, I draw more lack in. I'm focusing on the abundance, what I do have in my life, I draw more in, right? Continually affirm, I graciously accept good into my life right now, and I deserve abundance. If you find that this financial flow ever becomes interrupted, ask the fairies to help you adjust your thoughts and emotions so you can graciously and willingly accept all of the gifts you so richly deserve. That deservingness coming in. The affirmation, I am financially secure. I am supported abundantly today and every day in my future. Perfect. I love it. Which brings us to the final suit, which of course is the element of water, the suit of cups, which represents our emotions. So this will be what the creator and spirit wants you to know about the emotional adventure during the month of August. So for Virgos, what is highlighted? What would you like them to know about? All right, this is it here. All right. And you've got the Eight of Cups. Yeah, leaving behind emotions and relationships that no longer serve you to allow you to move more towards this place of dreams come true. So as we've been talking about the restrictions and this ending and this beginning, this release, this is allowing you, it's okay to feel what you felt, but it's okay to also let all that go so that you can move on to the next stage. You can move into this alignment with this dream that's more in alignment with your high heart and your higher self. So you do have this release of thought, these release of emotions that helps the flow and all of this head towards this new direction. So that's perfect. And, this is like evaluating those relationships that you've been giving 80, 90, 100%, and someone else has only been giving you nothing, or 10 or 20%. And of course, this is with adults. Children are learning, but adults, you're like, you know what? I'm going to evaluate. I'm going to take this, instead of giving 100, I'm only going to give 50 into the relationship. And if they don't make up the difference and it falls away, then I can take back all of it. And there might be some you're like, no, I'm taking it to zero right away. But you're evaluating what emotional relationships you have, whether it's lovers, friends, family, workmates, whatever, you're going to evaluate during August and this release. You don't have to send them a termination notice saying, I have blocked you, you are gone. You can just stop communicating. You don't have to take that drastic action. You can just back off and bring that energy back to you so you can reroute it towards this dream that's more in alignment, right? And then lastly, we'll pull from the Celebrations of Love Oracle. This can also be about the water and your emotional experience, but since it's the last card in the deck, it's also a wild card. It's whatever else Creator and Spirit wants you to know about your month of August. And you got the Atlantean Priestess with prosperity. Well, I think this is going to be a big, abundant month for you here. Because you got all this financial flow and this wonderful change, but it starts with your energy. It starts with the release from the old and this movement into the new that starts this whole different flow into your life. So I am loving this for you. So this image celebrates the gems of our inner temple. It calls us to cherish, cultivate, and expand our talents, and to nurture with love and gratitude our sacred connection with the divine. Establish your inner temple, your meeting place with the highest, right? Here's that meditation, connecting with the higher realms. See it in your mind's eye. Go inside your heart, the place of pure love and creation, and create an incredible sanctuary to go to at any time you desire. Promise yourself to visit it daily when you first wake up and the last thing you do before you fall asleep. Plant the seeds for health, wealth, abundance, and prosperity, joy, happiness, and love. The special message: you are being inspired to become more inner directed than being guided by the outer influences. Stand strong in who you are. You are part of the divine. How beautiful. Perfect. So definitely this ending of an old cycle, beginning of new adventures starts with your energy. As you focus on what you're grateful for, you begin to let go of your thoughts and emotions that don't serve you. It activates this within you. But it's about being still, looking out into nature, creating this temple with the Creator, trusting faith is with you that can move mountains. And so this change happens, which brings in great abundance, wonderful possibilities for it. But if you stay doing what you're doing now, you're going to get what you always get, right? When you do what you've always done, you get what you've always gotten. But this requires this change of your energy flow, and then everything just snowballs in a beautiful way. So I love this for you, all you Virgos, and that's what they have for you for the month of August. And if you're enjoying these readings and would like to help me by supporting my channel, there's a couple things you can do. First, you can give this video a thumbs up by clicking the like button. This tells me you're enjoying the content. It tells YouTube that you are as well, and they'll spread the word about these videos and my channel. The other thing you can do is hit that subscribe button and make sure to hit that notification bell, because then you'll be notified when I post new videos, and also you're informed when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. These are general readings, and if you're looking for more specific information for your specific life, I do offer a variety of readings and other services. All that information's listed in the description box of the video down below. And I'm so grateful for all the love and all the support, and as you travel upon your amazing journey, remember that every second of every day of your life that you truly are eternally and unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. Hang in there. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon.